Katie, and welcome back to my booktube channel. Welcome to Bookmas Day 2. Today's video is my December TBR. My TBR this month is just packed with holiday reads, mostly Christmas, but we also have some other holidays mixed in there, so I'm super excited about that. And most of these are new releases, but I have a couple that are going to be rereads because they are some Christmas books I read last December that I really loved. So let's jump into it. Okay, so up first we have Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist by Cody Hall. And I'm going to be honest and say that the cover is what drew me into this book. It looks so cute. Also, there's a dog on the cover, and dogs are so cute. They're the best. And any book that has an animal featured on the cover draws me in immediately too. So this book is literally everything. Okay, I just wanted to check, and it does. It has a Christmas playlist at the end. It has 51 songs. That is a very long playlist. So I'm excited to see if those songs tie into the book and how all of that works. But all I know about this is I think Nick and Noelle are best friends. And I think Nick just found out that his girlfriend or the person he's seeing is cheating on him. And so he goes home for the holidays to Noelle's family Christmas tree farm. Actually, I don't know if it's his family or her family's Christmas tree farm. That's not really important. And Nick and Noelle are working together on this farm, and I'm not really sure what happens, but it mentions that at some point they kiss and it feels so right. And I'm sure that kind of shakes things up and changes their relationship. So I'm really excited about that. From what I can tell, it's friends to lovers set on a Christmas tree farm during the holidays. And that just sounds so cute. Also, I don't know if there's going to be puns in the actual book, but I was reading the blurb on the back and it literally has so many puns for Christmas songs. It says, if Noelle can turn Nick's Blue Christmas merry and bright, this might be the last Christmas Nick spends with a broken heart. This year, they'll be rocking around the Christmas tree as a couple as long as Nick's ex doesn't go standing under any mistletoe. I'm a sucker for a good pun, so this might be the first one I read. We'll see. A book I'm hoping to reread in December is In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. This was one of my favorite festive reads I read last year, and I remember really loving this. Also, this cover just screams Christmas. I love all of these Christmas book covers. They are so gorgeous and adorable, and they just capture the feeling that Christmas gives me, and that just makes me even more excited to read them. It's only been a year since I've read this book, but for some reason I can't remember too much about it. At the top, it says, one Christmas wish, two brothers, and a lifetime of hope are on the line. And the thing I remember about this is that she keeps reliving the same day over and over again. And I thought that it would be really redundant and I would get annoyed, but I think it's done so well. And I remember really loving that, so I'm excited to relive this. It has something to do with a Christmas vacation she takes with her family and this other family that she's kind of grown up with. And I think you get to see the timeline of her with both of the brothers. I don't remember. I just remember loving it. So I decided I wanted to reread it this year because also look how cute these books look together. So cute. And the rest of the books on my TBR I don't own. I'm getting them all from the library, so I'm just going to pop up a picture for you guys. And this first one is The Matzo Ball by Jean Meltzer. I'm really excited to read The Matzo Ball because it focuses on Hanukkah, and I've never read a book that has that holiday in it, so I'm really excited to learn more about that holiday and the culture that goes with it. And this book, I think our main character is Jewish, but she has this shameful secret that she is obsessed with Christmas. She has been a Christmas romance writer for a decade, and she has hid that from her family. But now her publisher is asking her to write a Hanukkah romance, and her inspiration runs dry. Rachel is desperate and determined to find some inspiration and not lose this contract with her publisher, so she decides to go to the Matzo Ball, which is a celebration for the last night of Hanukkah. And there she bumps into her summer camp arch enemy, who I think ends up helping her with this. I'm not really sure, but that's really all I know. So it sounds adorable because I've never read a book that is about Hanukkah before, so I'm excited to get that culture in there. Also, our main character is an author, and we have like an enemies to lovers romance and maybe like a second chance romance. I'm not sure because they knew each other when they were kids and didn't like each other. So it sounds really, really cute. And I've been seeing this book for a few months and I've been saving it for December. So I will let you guys know how it goes. So I am extra excited for this next one because it is Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey, and I started reading Tessa Bailey books this year and I fell in love with her writing and the way she writes her characters, and I had no idea this book was coming out. It just like dropped in the middle of October and I had no idea. I was completely caught off guard. And I'm so excited to read it. Tessa Bailey and Christmas combined sounds like the perfect combination. From what I understand, I think our main character was walking around looking at all of like the holiday displays in all the windows, and she stopped outside like the most famous department store window, and this random man walked up to her and asked her what she thought about it, and she said some things she didn't really like about it, so he asked her what she would do different, and she told him, and then I guess he hires her to work for him because he actually owns that department store. At least that's what I think it's about. And it sounds really interesting. I also think I saw somewhere that this is the grumpy sunshine trope, which is becoming one of my favorite romance tropes. So that is reason enough for me to pick this one up. I'm just going to be honest and say I know absolutely nothing about this next book, and I'm not even going to read the synopsis. I just want to go into it blind. But the next one on my TBR is A Holly Jolly Diwali by Sonia Lolly. And I love saying that all together. It's so fun to say. But it looks so cute, and it's about another holiday that I don't know anything about. So I'm really excited to dive in and learn about a different culture and a different holiday. And I think I heard that this might take place in India, so that's really cool as well. I would love to travel there one day. I haven't really been anywhere, so any book that takes place in a different country is so exciting to me, and I love traveling there through the main characters. So I'm just really excited for this one, and the cover is so cute. Up next, we have I'm Dreaming of a Wyatt Christmas by Tiffany Schmidt. This one sounds like it's going to be really good. I think it's like enemies to lovers, and our main character, Noelle, I think she's a ballet dancer, and also she is babysitting for this family, and over the holiday season, they invite her to go on this ski trip with them so that she can babysit the kids while the parents go out and do things, I guess. And when she's there, all of a sudden, the kid she's babysitting for, their older half-brother just surprises the family and shows up, and they do not get along. He's also a dancer. I guess he's like one of the best dancers in their school or something. I don't know if they go to the same school, but they definitely don't get off on the right foot. They don't get along at all, and I guess she ends up like spilling one of his secrets or something. I'm not really sure. All I know is it's like enemies to lovers. She's babysitting for this family, and he's the older brother, so he's kind of forced to hang out. So I guess forced proximity, from what I could tell. And also they're both dancers, and I love books that incorporate really fun hobbies and just fun like artistic elements. So any book that has like dancing in it sounds so fun. I'm really hoping that we will get a dancing scene between them. That would be so adorable for a holiday rom-com. The next book on my December TBR is Blame It on the Mistletoe by Beth Garrett. And this is pitched as Tweet Cute meets The Holiday, and that just sounds perfect to me. I loved Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. Like, it was so adorable, but also like some good banter and enemies to lovers. So that's really all I needed to add this one to my TBR. And also the cover is super adorable. I could say that about all these books. They are just all really cute, and I'm really hoping that I enjoy a bunch of these because then I'm just going to buy them for myself and have a huge Christmas rom-com collection. But this is another one I'm going to kind of go into blind. I'm trying not to read the synopsis of as many books because I think it's more exciting to just go in with like minimal expectations. I feel like that's when I really find books that I become obsessed with. Okay, the next two on my TBR, I keep getting confused because we have The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox and The Holiday Switch by Tiff Marcello, and I keep getting them mixed up in my brain, but they both look adorable. The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox is basically a holiday-themed rom-com where twin sisters switch lives during Christmas time. And I think that they both have romances that happen, so that sounds like a 2-for-1 deal. I'm really excited to see how that goes, but also it'll probably stress me out because just like waiting for people to find out that they switch lives sounds very like stressful to me, but I think it'll be worth it. So hopefully this will be cute enough that I won't get like secondhand embarrassment from or be too stressed to continue. We will see. But the Holiday Switch by Tiff Marcello is about a Filipino American who ends up not really getting along with the innkeeper's nephew, and somehow they end up switching phones, and the secrets that they learn about each other brings them closer together. I feel like there aren't enough books where characters end up switching phones on accident. I used to read books like that all the time on Wattpad, and I always loved those stories, so I'm really excited to see a traditionally published book have that trope in it, and I'm really excited to see how it goes. It also sounds like Enemies to Lovers, or at least like Grumpy Sunshine, and I'm hoping we get some really good culture influences in here because our main character is Filipino American, and I love reading books that incorporate different cultures. I love learning all I can about other cultures, so this sounds perfect. Last but not least, the final book on my TBR is All I Want for Christmas Is You by Wendy Loja. And this is a book that I read last year and I'm hoping to reread this month. And it is so cute. We have a main character who works at a bookstore and is just as obsessed with Christmas as I am. So totally relatable. She's living my dream. I wish I would work at a bookstore. I think that's so cute. And basically all she wants for Christmas is to have a kiss under the mistletoe. And she thinks she knows the perfect guy for the job. I think it's this athlete that she has a crush on. And then we also get to meet another guy who I don't think they really get along at the beginning, but I think they end up growing closer. And it is so cute. I remember loving this so much. It is filled with Christmas, so many Christmas activities, and if you're just looking for a book to get you in the holiday spirit, I would probably start with this one. That is the end of my December TBR. If you have any other holiday recommendations, let me know below. I would love to add more to my TBR, but if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and if you do subscribe, please click the notification bell so you know when I upload next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in my next video.